Ayun na po, nakalive na tayo as usual. Ito po, nag-share ng link namin because kailangan ko munang gawin ito para marami tayong maging viewers pa sa afternoon. Yes. Yun. Ay, spoil ka ng buko ko nalalaglag. Kakaloka. Ayan. Oh my goodness. Alright. I-share ko ng link namin and good afternoon mga ka-pageantry. Welcome to Season 6, Episode 9 of Pageantry Norms. Hindi mo ba nakakaloka isipin? Episode 9 na kami. Next week, Season 6 finale na namin. Tapos bago magpasko, Season 7 na. Alam nyo, time flies so fast really. And all I can say is, salamat po for continuously staying with me. Ang isang programang hindi ko inakalang aabot ng ganito katagal, eto, makikipagsabayan pa rin kahit medyo kumakalaman na ang pandemic, bumababa na ating mga COVID-19 cases, fingers crossed. So, this afternoon, I consciously planned an episode that will give the spotlight on hopefully mga paubos ng mga virtual editions ng mga pageants because hi Brian Felix, good afternoon. Hi, early bird. To be honest, I really want virtual pageants to end them because somehow they've overstayed their welcome. Dahil mas masaya pa rin talaga ang pageants na physical, face-to-face. Sige, tanggalin na muna yung audience. But let's make it a physical pageant so that the excitement remains. There is excitement in a virtual pageant, especially pag nanalo na. Especially sa mga guest natin ngayon, nanalo pa siya internationally. But ang sa akin na lang is, sana ang virtual pageants isabay umexit sa pagtatapos ng pandemic. Wish ko lang po yun. Hindi naman Christmas wish, matagal pa naman ang Pasko, October to tayo. Pero, excited po ako for this universe also. And hopefully cover natin yung fair pageantry norms. Sabay pa ng Miss World sa Puerto Rico. Anyways, this afternoon, dalawa lang po ang guest na. Kasi they fit the theme of the episode very well. Both of them competed in virtual pageants. Yung isa nationally, the other one internationally. And the nice thing about it is that both of them won. Yung sa national pageantry was Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen, and yung sa international was Mr. Game World 2030. So, huwag na po natin patagalin ka. Introduce na po natin ang ating guest para one-on-one po muna natin sila bago kami magkaroon ng group discussion later on. Ay, bumaba daw ang energy ko. Taksan po natin. Kasi medyo press ko po ngayon panahon eh. Not hot, not cold. Just right. Our first guest this afternoon, she is one of those Cebuanas who added to the honors that the province has achieved this year in national pageantry. Hindi ba nakakatuwa lang that Cebu City won Miss Universe Philippines, and then another Cebuana, si Bea Gomez po yun, then another Cebuana, Tracy Marine Perez won Miss World Philippines, and yung pong Mr. World Philippines 2021 naman, si Joel Carcasona is also from Cebu. Now this young lady, is only 19, I believe. Ay nako po, she's one of the future faces of national pageantry. Abangan niyo po siya. And I was telling her backstage na sana the minute she joins the national pageant in Manila next year or year after next, physical pageant na po. Pasensya na po kung may narinig kayong batang tumatalon sa swimming pool. Kapitbahay po namin yun. Hindi ko naman pwede pigilan yung bata nagtatampisaw. Siyempre bata po na lockdown. Enjoy na po niya yung kanilang pool. Again, saan ba ako? Here. Hopefully po, when this beautiful lady joins a national pageant, another national pageant in the next year or two, physical pageant na po yun. She proudly represented Ming Lanilia, Cebu. Friends, please help me welcome the beautiful, very refreshing Shanyl Kayle Hofer. Shanyl Kayle Hofer. Shanyl. Why? Shanyl Kayle Hofer, nakamute ka. Kakaloka ka talaga.
Again. Twice na
Shanyl,
to.
oo, bumati ka muna sa ating mga viewers plus sa mga fellow Cebuanos mo. Please greet them first.
Hello to everyone who's watching right now. Manood lang kayo. At sa mga fellow Cebuanos ko, hello everyone, kumusta?
Ay, nakakaloka. Akala ko naman magsasalita. Ay, kung sa'yo may umiiyak na baby, sa akin may sumisigaw na bata. Nakakaloka, hindi ba? Oh,
may mga bata talaga sa
Oo, it doesn't matter. Shanyl won Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen 2021. That's the second consecutive virtual edition of the Aliwan pageant, which used to be called Reina ng Aliwan. And alam naman po natin na during the days of Reina ng Aliwan, Cebu always prevails or dominates the competition. And napatunayan po ni Shanyl that talagang winning candidate palagi ang mga Cebuana. And I think that she was able to prove that with her victory as Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen 2021. Tama ba ako, Shanyl? You're 19, ano? 19 ka nga
I'm
ba?
20 na po, Tito Norman.
Okay, nag-20 na siya. Okay. Shanyl, yes. For the sake of our viewers, please, para bang bigyan mo naman sila ng quick slam book details ng iyong buhay. Oo, para at least they would know a little bit more about you.
Hello po, I am Shanyl Kayle Hofer. I am 20 years old and I am currently a second-year student taking a Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. I am here from Cebu. My mother is a Cebuana and my dad is Austrian po.
Ay, nakakaloka. Austrian ang dad mo pala.
Oo.
Have you been there, Shanyl?
Yes, I've been there po. Tsaka po sa Switzerland. Ang charot!
Wow.
Nag-flex talaga. Pero, kasi lang po. Kasi,
Kasi I've also been to Austria and I love the place. The only thing lang na talagang hindi ko masyadong enjoy sa Austria is ang aga nilang matulog. Tapos pag Sunday, walang ginagawa yung mga tao. Sarado ang mga tindahan. Nakakaloka. But I love the place.
Dapat may ganap talaga, no?
Kasi we
also
went
the people,
there.
Napakasaya din.
Oo. We went there kasi on a Friday. Evening kami dumating doon. Malay ko ba naman na pagdating ng Sunday, McDonald's lang ang bukas.
Wala na.
Nakakaloka.
Wala nang iba.
Sabi ko, hindi ako nagpunta dito sa Austria para kumain ng McDonald's. Nakakaloka lang.
Oo nga. Wala na bang iba, McDonald's na lang talaga.
Oo, naganap at naganap. Alam mo naman, pag talaga mapilit, nakakahanap. But tell us, how did it come to be na ikaw ang na-select to represent Cebu in Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen? Ano ba yung mga circumstances that led to your selection?
Actually, wala talaga akong plans at first na sumali kasi kaka-join ko lang nung Festival Queen dito sa Minglanilla. Tapos yung handler ko, nag-chat siya sa akin na, nagpapa-audition yung Aliwan Fiesta, baka gusto mo mag-screening. So sabi ko, sige, sure, why not? At yun, pinalad naman na nakapasok.
Nakakaloka, meron pa siya mga pinalad na makapasok. Kaya confident na, no? Hindi ba? Oo, sa mata't mata pa lang, palong-palong na talaga. Ang mo naman ang ganda ng batang ito. By the way, friends, she stands 5'5",
Thank you po.
and I think she's 20. Mag-aasa po yan ng mga 1 age. Because sa coming New Year's Eve po, tatalon siya ng bonggang-bongga para dumagdag ang 1 more inch
Oo.
or 2 sa kanyang height. Pero Shanyl, nung lumalaban ka na virtually for Aliwan Fiesta, um, gaano kalaki yung glam team mo? How many people were actually supporting you in every segment of the competition?
Nako, medyo madami talaga. Nung thank you ako na po sa Facebook ko, ang dami kong minention. Nandun pa sa phone ko, ang dami talaga. At feeling ko nasa mga around 6 or 7 na makeup artist lahat.
Naku,
Hindi pa
ano ba
kasama
to?
dun yung mga
Yung predecessor mo, si Hannah Rizarsosa, nanonood. Sabay daw kayong tatalon.
hello.
Nakakaloka. Ano ba yan? Oo, kasali rin kasi yan sa national pageant. Sabay kayong
Yes,
sumali.
soon.
Oo. Anyways, Shanyl, nung lumalaban ka for Aliwan Fiesta, was there any pressure on your part to do very well? Kasi siyempre, alam mo these days, kapag Cebu nire-represent mo, there is already a target on your back na parang, ay, siya yung taga Cebu, kailangan nating ano yan, labanan yan, kailangan sabayan. Oo, ano bang, what are your thoughts on that, Shanyl?
At first, wala naman talagang pressure kasi yung sabi ko sa self ko, I just want to enjoy this as much as possible. And then, nung kaligitnaan na ng pageant, sunod-sunod na yung mga wins ng Cebu. So, maraming nagsa-chat sa akin na, uy, coronation mo na yung next. Make sure mauuwi mo yung crowd. So, sabi ko, oh my gosh, chill lang kayo guys, huwag kayong mag-expect.
Hindi, kasi nga, ano yan eh, I think, um, I think during the press con I attended for Miss Universe Philippines, I asked this question to both Bea Gomez and Steffi Amberasturi na, ano ba itong mga nangyayari ito sa Cebu? Nananalo sila left and right. Are these beautiful coincidences? Or payback time ba to para sa mga Cebuanang natalo before na dapat nanalo? Ikaw ba, ano ba ang palagay mo doon, Shanyl?
Ano, feeling ko lang, parang blessing lang talaga siya ni God. I mean, kung para sa'yo yun, para sa'yo talaga yun eh.
So, what you're saying is parang talagang coincidental na lang na puro Cebu yung nananalo, hindi ba? Parang, na-share
Oo.
ko na lang yun. Talaga sila yung pinakamagaling this year. Biro mo naman,
Pero,
universe and world. Oh.
oo. Pero in fairness naman talaga, yung mga Cebuana, palaban talaga eh.
Yes. Alam mo, I'm not, hindi naman ako, hindi mas strange sa akin ang Minglanilla, no? But I've never been to Minglanilla. Ano ba ang dapat na malaman ng tao about Minglanilla na hindi pa nila alam? Kasi when you say to people here in Manila, pag sinabing Cebu, naisip nila Cebu Downtown, Cebu City, Mandaue, Lapu-Lapu, Mactan. But they very rarely mention Minglanilla. Ano ba ang special sa Minglanilla, Shanyl?
Yung share ko lang nga, yung tagline namin dito sa Minglanilla is, it's all in Minglanilla. Hindi naman siya, sa iba siguro, maiisip nila yung Minglanilla is parang yung province type, pero hindi. Para siyang city talaga kasi kung gusto mong mag-beach, may beach. Kung gusto mong magpabukid, may bukid. Kung gusto mong mag-enjoy, may theme park kami. As in, ang dami talaga. It's all
So,
in Minglanilla
oo.
talaga.
So, kumbaga parang ano yan, kumbaga sa tindahan, parang one-stop shop. Para bang everything
Oo.
is there. So, pag
Mhm.
nag-visit siya, okay, sige nga, Chanel, pag ako naligaw ako sa Minglanilla bigla, tapos hinanap kita, saan mo ako papasyal?
ipapasyal kita sa Anjo World. Mahilig ka ba mag-rides dito, Norman?
Basta't wag lang ako mahihilo kasi alam mo naman ang buntis kasi ako baka mamaya
Buntis
mapunan
ka.
ako. Hindi ano lang mahihiluhin kasi ako eh. Oo.
Oo.
Wag
Sige,
lang wag
dadalhin na
lang.
lang kita sa mga beach. Mag-chill lang tayo doon. Chika-chika about life.
May lifeguards pa doon, Shanyl.
Ay, meron.
Ay, yun ang gusto ko
Siguro
pag may mga lifeguards. Oo.
yun.
Mahirap. Mahirap. Pero ayoko namang mag-prank na kapag kunyari nalulunod kasi baka mamaya matuloy. Naku, nakakatakot naman kapag ganoon. Pero, the minute you won as Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen, anong reaction ng local government ng Minglanilla? Nag-ano ka na ba sa kanila? Nag-courtesy call ka na ba? Did they honor you already or something? Nakipag-flag ceremony ka na ba sa
Um,
Minglanilla?
as of now po, hindi pa kami nakapag-courtesy call kasi wala pa dito yung crown ko, on the way pa lang. And, pero nag-post sila sa Facebook, nag-congratulate, tapos nag-message yung mga barangay officials, yung mga mayor sa akin na congratulations, you made Minglanilla proud, ganun.
Nakakatuwa kasi pag gano'n, a lot of people kasi always think na pag Aliwan, parang it's just one of those pageants. Pero actually, this is a nationwide competition siya because, my God, the entries come from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Ang dami talaga. Kumbaga talagang each key area of the country is represented. Ikaw nga, I'll put you on the spot, Shanyl. Among sa mga kalaban mong 11, kanino ka pinaka medyo, hindi ka naman takot, pero kanino yung talagang parang, ay naku, yun naman siya, ang galing niya, para bang pinaghahandaan mo siya talaga.
Nung press con, doon ko talaga nalaman yung kung sino yung mga parang competition kasi kudaan talaga yun eh. And lahat talaga sila. Walang tapon. At I think, alam mo naman yun, Tito Norman, kasi judge
Yes.
ka, di ba?
Yes.
Tapos, nandun ka pa nung press con namin. Grabe, isang tanong mo pa lang, ang dami na nilang sinasabi. So sabi ko, wow, grabe tong mga babaeng to. Si
Oo.
Pangasinan, si Kalibo Aklan, Zamboanga, lahat sila. Wala talagang tapon.
Yeah, yun naman ang isa sa nice thing about Aliwan Fiesta is that they really screen their candidates very well. Kumbaga, nung rila ng Aliwan pa yan, para bang ang trademark na ng Aliwan competition has been always pretty face, beautiful face. Para bang pag sinabing Aliwan, ay, magagandang mukha yan. Talagang lahat ng magagandang mukha nandiyan. Kasama pa yung pagiging festival queens nila and the like. So, um, kailangan talaga isang tingin pa lang sa'yo, parang, ay, pag-aliwan to, ang ganda ng mukha, ganun talaga. Pero kapag titignan kita ngayon, alam mo, Shanyl, pag titignan pala kita ng ganyang angulo, para ka palang batang version ni Donita Rose.
Talaga.
Oo. Parang Donita Rose, ha? Hindi Donita Rose, ha? Donita Rose. Oo. O, tama, kinala niyo siya, para siyang teenage version ni Donita Rose. Nakakatuwa lang. Oo. Nung nanalo ka pa ng Aliwan Fiesta, Shanyl, ano sinabi ng boyfriend mo?
Wala
Ay, naku, meron.
May mga
Naku.
patawa-tawa. Ay,
Ayan na.
naging masaya talaga siya. Sabi lang niya, congrats, ganun.
Ay, ano ba naman yan? Wala mo lang
Boracay na ba?
palitsyon. Wala mo lang, ay, naku, my God. Wala kung sinasabi ko na nga ba yan eh. No. Nanay mo,
Hindi.
isasama mo.
Oo.
Nanay mo, isasama mo sa Boracay.
Actually, yan talaga yung sasabihin ko. Joke lang. Yung nanay ko yung pasasamahin ko sa Boracay.
parang galing sa ilong yon. Parang hindi ano, oo, nanay ko, pero she will pay her way kasi yung plus one ko kasi iba ang kasama ko.
Or from the heart yun.
Ay, ayun na tayo. Oo.
Yes.
Hindi ba nakakatuwa ngayon sila? Nag-uusap tayo, judge mo ako sa Aliwan.
Oo.
Na para bang, siyempre kailangan talaga, very serious. Dapat may pagkasuplado ang dating namin doon. Tapos hindi pa ikaw natapat sa akin doon sa mga question and answer. Iba pa talaga ang natapat sa
Oo.
akin during the question and answer. Pero Chanel, nasabi mo na kanina,
Oo.
you're still a student right now, correct, Chanel, no? Nag-aaral ka pa.
Yes po.
Ano nga ang course mo, Chanel?
Yes, nag-aaral pa rin po ako. Accountancy po.
Ay, hindi ka mukhang accountancy, Chanel. Oo.
Ano ba yung mukha ko pang ano? Anong course
Pang-com
dapat po, Tito Norman?
arts.
Pang
Pang-com
com art.
arts. Hoy, gano'n. Ay,
Mag-shift
yung
na ba
tipong
ako? Charot.
ay, huwag eh. Kaya baka mamaya maging future CPA ka, malay mo, di
Sana
ba?
nga.
Oo, yun. All right. Chanel, I will just talk to our other guests, tapos mamaya mag-group discussion na tayo, no?
Okay po.
Oo, I'll be back with you after a while. Our next guest, ito po, nag-virtual din. But this time, international na. Ang dami po niya na-achieve. Remember po, earlier this month, he guested here on Pageantry Norms. Mr. Dream World Philippines pa po siya noon. Pero ngayon, October 24, Mr. Gay World 2020 na siya. Pero nyo, ang dami nangyari. And at the same time, napanood ko kasi yung episode 1 ng 2021 virtual edition. And nasa na po siya sa opening at siya na yung parang nagbibigay ng lead ng kanyang words or message for the 2021 candidates. Parang whirlwind. Ang dami po nangyayari sa kanya na mabilis na mga pangyayari. Pero hayaan po natin siya na ang magkwento noon lahat. Dahil masaya po kami dito sa Pageantry Norms. Pati na po ang director ko, ang guest namin siya. Friends, let's welcome our newly proclaimed Mr. Gay World 2020. And nag-back-to-back win po sila ni John Jeff Carlos for Mr. Gay World. Friends, let's welcome Kodie Macayan. Hello, Kodie.
Hi. Hi, Tito Norman. Thank you. Hello to everyone who's watching right now, and thank you for having me again. I'm so happy to be back here in Pageantry Norms.
Natutuwa ako pag nagkasalita po si Kodie because yan ang kanyang style. Kasi di ba tama naman, Kodie, dun sa episode 1 ng 2021 virtual edition, ikaw na yung nasa simula, nagbigay ka na ng message mo as my God, the raining, Mr. Gay World, nagbigay na siya. Hindi ka ba natutuwa sa mga mabilis na takbo ng mga pangyayari, Kodie?
Yes, natuwan-tuwa po, Tito, pero hanggang ngayon hindi ko pa rin siya lubos maisip na totoo na siya kasi sobrang bilis ng lahat ng mga turn around ng lahat ng mga nangyari. So hanggang ngayon parang iniisip ko na parang nandun pa rin ako sa 2 years ago or 1 year ago na iniisip ko pa lang lahat ng to. Parang pangarap ko pa lang siya. Pero ngayon nangyayari na siya. And I don't want this to end. Na gano'n,
Yeah.
na kailan ba siya mag-sink in sa akin pag tapos na. Yung gano'n. Pero I'm just living the moment. I'm just really very happy for this victory for the Philippines once again.
Kaya lang po talaga, viewers, nahihiya lang po ako kasi very Christmas na po sa likod ni Kodie. May Christmas tree na sila. Ako, hindi pa. Wala pa kami Christmas tree dito. After November 1 pa po. Anyways, Kodie, I very distinctly remember when you won Mr. Gay World Philippines a long time ago, pre-pandemic days pa. Parang pag iniisip ko ganun, parang dito sa long time ago. Tagal.
Yes.
Sinasabi no ni Wilbert Tolentino talaga na gusto ko talaga mag-back to back. Back to back. Hindi naman natin alam na mangyayari yung mga nangyayari ng 2020 and 2021. Pero ito po, na-achieve ni Kodie ang back-to-back win. May mga tips ba sa iyo na binigay si John Jeff during the competition that somehow helped you in handling all the challenges and the segments very well.
Yes, yes, Tito, marami po siyang binigay na tips sa akin. Especially sa paghahanda ko physically. Kasi nga nung time na yon hindi, although payat na ako noon and I think I was fit, but I could still push myself more to improve my body. Because syempre you're competing for a beauty pageant. So it's really important for you to present your best self physically, not just mentally and emotionally. So yung kasi una makita. But since virtual nga to, I had to think of how can I make myself stand out because it's going to be a different approach this time. Not everything that we know works in the face-to-face pageant can work in a virtual pageant. So it's the all you really have to be very creative when it comes to thinking of how you can strategize to win, and that's what I personally did. I make sure that since this is a virtual pageant, we no longer have to fly out of the country to compete. So I had to really use that to my advantage. So since I'm here, it's my home court. Lahat ng resources nandito na. So it's either you go big or you go home. So that's why I really strategized. Since black yung background namin sa stage, I had to wear white, something bright. I had to wear a yellow swimwear so that lilitaw ako. And then I had to wear a white formal wear para makita ako sa screen. So, yung mga simpleng considerations para maging strategic talaga yung paglaban mo. I had to really be hands-on in collaborating with KF team inang Roger Flores and Kuya Albert Tolentino para talagang ma-present namin yung best ng Filipinos kasi this is just a one-time opportunity. So talagang tinodo ko siya ng bongga.
Totoo nga yun. Oh, kasi ako, if you will ask me kasi, Kodie, the one shining advantage of any virtual pageant, kasi para sa akin, gusto ko nang bumalik tayo talaga dun sa traditional na face-to-face pageant. But a virtual pageant, its one shining advantage is the fact that since you are in your comfort zone, kasama mo talaga yung glam team mo, the designer, the hairstylist, yung sa makeup, yung everything. Kumbaga, they're at your disposal very easily.
Yes.
Compared to pag lumalaban ka talaga, kunyari, let's say na talaga nagbiyahe ka ng Johannesburg, South Africa, syempre, you have to rely on the resources provided by the host country. And hindi mo naman agad-agad makaka-jive yung mga taong yun that easily. Siyempre, kumbaga para bang pwede bang magtaray ka doon na parang hindi yung ganyan ayos ko, ganito ayos ko. Ganito po ang buhok ko, dapat po parang yung manika na si Kendall. O, parang
yes, correct.
Ano bang comment mo doon? Kumbaga, do you think kung ang glam team is naroon sa South Africa na nandoon ka, anong adjustments ang gagawin mo, Kodie?
Siguro magiging challenging siya, Tito, kasi ako very hands-on ako doon nung sa makeup, sa pag-aayos, sa pag-makeup ng katawan ko and all, sa photos and videos. Very, very hands-on talaga ako. Gusto ko nakikita ko siya. Kasi gusto ko kung anong nasa utak ko, nasa vision ko, ayun yung may execute ko. So, if siguro hindi ko kapalagayan pa ng loob yung mga katrabaho ko, magiging sobrang challenging. It could have been a different story for me. Probably. So I'm really very lucky that I took the virtual setup to my advantage. Talagang nakipag-usap ako from my costume and everything na miniting ko na paano ba yung gagawin natin, anong itsura ng maging look ko, sinong inspiration natin, ganun. So ganun ko talaga siya pinlay ang competition. Bukod sa syempre pagiging active sa social media because I think that's the key. I made sure that I stick to my brand. And nun nga nang nagsisimula pala yung competition dito, talagang inisip ko, paano nga ba ako magsa-stand out? Kasi hindi ko pa ito naranasan eh. So kasi maaring magkaiba yung dating ko, yung presentation ko kapag face-to-face. And my worry is nga yung sinabi ko sa inyo before during my first guesting here is that, what if my charm will not transcend into the lens of the camera? Because everything just depends on how I present myself virtually. So, maaring maayos ako magsalita sa personal pero pangit pala yung dating kapag naging nasa screen na ako, iba yung pagkaka-interpret. So, I really had to study na nag-practice ako ng paano ka ba mapapresent yung best self mo? How do I speak? What's my pacing? What could be my accent, what could be the best accent for me when I speak to the judges, and then make sure that I monitor whatever I post online. So ang ginawa ko dito is I created like a plan for myself during the 2 week competition period that every day for a certain day ito yung post ko. It always had to have my caption, talagang ina-effortan ko. Hindi pwedeng hindi chuk-chak na parang random lang. Kailangan it should be something that could motivate people, could educate them, could bring them something new to learn about. And yun, ganun ko siya nilaro. Kasi parang iniisip ko, kasi sa Best Gay role dito, actually very limited time lang yung chance namin to speak. So ako talagang gigil akong magsalita kasi nga that's my passion. So sa sobrang gigil ko magsalita, lahat ng mga gusto kong sabihin just to really sell myself online, kahit di man makita ng judges yun, talagang binibigay todo ko. Parang wala akong pinalampas na opportunity to really show off myself. So just in case makita ng judges, and feeling ko nakita nila kasi parang one time nakikita ko yung mga judges na may nagpa-follow, may nagla-like, may nag-share. So sabi ko, parang feeling ko ito na to siguro. Parang chinecheck na nila kami isa-isa on how active we are. And then yun, parang nagbunga naman kasi I got the Social Media Presence Award, which is like the biggest chunk in the criteria for judging. So yun, isa rin yung dito sa mga siguro naging strategy ko na parang I had to make myself aware of what are the criteria na kailangan kong ma-ace para pasok ako na sure ako. Kunyari yung social media presence, yung personal interview, public voting, yun yung tatlong napaka-importante kasi they're 20%, if I'm not mistaken, each. So, sila talaga yung mag-aangat sa akin. So, talagang iniisip ko na parang dapat ito yung trabahuin ko araw-araw. Na kailangan pakita ko sa kanila na I can speak, na I am a brand that should represent their brand. So, parang gano'n.
Anyway, iba talaga po magsalita na ngayon si Kodie. And just to add up to that, yung isa sa mga trainers mo, pinanonood tayo ngayon ni Teacher Rachel. Hello, Teacher Raj.
Hi, Inang. Hi, Inang. Thank you for watching.
Nakakatuwa lang, no? Eto, tanong ko sa'yo, diretsahan na. Who among the candidates ka pinaka-natakot? Natakot, siguro, natakot is not the best word to use. Pero yung sino yung talagang feeling mo toughest competition mo?
I think it was Spain. Kasi sobrang parang feeling ko kamukha siya ni John Jeff. Yun naisip ko sa kanya, sabi ko grabe yung looks nito. Parang kamukha siya ni John Jeff na hindi ko maintindihan. Tapos, ang taas ng following niya sa social media. So, sabi ko, since it's a virtual pageant, they all rely on how we do on social media.
Yes.
So, sabi ko parang matinding tinig ko. Tapos parang hindi ko pa mapantayan yung followers niya. So, sabi ko, kailangan kong bantayan si Spain. So, syempre, since competitor mo sila, although you guys are friends and you've already created like a relationship amongst yourselves as a batch, syempre tinitingnan mo pa rin sila sa competition. So I make sure that I check their post, I compare myself to what they do, and then I make sure na parang ginigauge ko na parang ginawa ito, okay, gagawin ko din to, dapat mas kabog. Parang gano'n. Gano'n ako naging very competitive. Although, syempre, I do not put the competition too much in my head so that I can still enjoy and, don't let the pressure get in the way. But that's what I did during the competition, especially dun sa toughest competitor ko na feeling ko si Spain.
Pero, among your co-candidates ba, nakakachika mo na ba sila? Kumbaga, nakachika mo na ba sila? Naging online friends na ba kayo na nagkakakumustahan and stuff like that?
Yes, Tito. Best in chika kami ng mga co-candidates ko. Especially, ang closest ko is si Puerto Rico, si Mexico, si Poland, yun mga nakakachika ko. But yun the rest, medyo less chika. Kasi medyo hindi kasi nagtatugma yung mga time zones namin. So kapag chumika yung isa, after 2 days or a day pa makaka-reply. Tapos mag-reply ka, ikaw din after a day. So, hindi nagiging spontaneous yung chikahan namin. Pero yun nga, yung mga closest ko, sila yung mga madalas ka chika ko since parang halos 24 hours naman akong gising.
So, malamang kung naging face-to-face pageant yan, malamang sila rin ang mga naging ka-close mo among the other candidates, Kodie?
Yes, Tito, feeling ko. Lalo na si Puerto Rico kasi fan si ate Puerto Rico ng Drag Race. So, parang ay nag-break ng ice namin. So, talagang nag-connect kaming dalawa ni Sis. Tawag ko sa kanya Sissy. So,
Oo. Nakakatuwa, ano? Yung all the colors that you used in your wardrobe, sabi, well, of course, syempre, naroon na nga, given na nga na kailangang consistent na black ang backdrop ng mga presentations niyo, no? Sino-sino mga designers ang tumulong sa'yo? Of course, syempre, alam ko na yung national costume mo kay Patrick Isorena, hindi ba?
Yes.
Oo.
Yes, Tito,
Sino
yun
pa
nga
yung... Oo.
si Mama Patrick sa national costume and si Sir Ryan Chris sa aking formal wear. Si Tito Sunny Boy Mindo para sa aking
Swimwear.
yellow swimwear and si Sir Jojo Bergais for my dress shoes sa formal wear. Tapos itong sa club wear ko yung naka-blue. Ito yun, itong blue coat na to. It was a last minute decision kasi parang may nangyari dun sa first shoot namin. So we had to retake the video. And nung unang take namin ng club wear, sabi ko parang hindi ako masyadong happy kasi parang there's nothing na parang pasabog. Kasi parang I think that outfit that I wore was just a long sleeves and then jeans and then my usual loafers that you would usually see me wear in my everyday outfit when I go to work. So parang ganon. Parang I need to present something new. So yun yung nakaisip kami na ito, no panloob, and then we thought of me wearing like a harness na parang ano ba to, DIY lang yan, Tito, kasi parang papunta kami nun sa shoot sa 690 with Tito Roger and then my friends Victor Mariano, nakasama ko nag-drive ako. Sabi ko, try natin yung gano'n, yung harness, ganito. Sabi niya, ay, parang plakado yan. Tapos sabi ko, kaso wala tayong mahihiraman kasi nga last minute na, mag-shoot na kami. So nagpunta kami ng palengke. Nagpunta kami sa Muñoz Market, dun sa Roosevelt sa EDSA. Tapos try lang kami tumingin ng mga belt. Yung mga nakasabit lang sa mga bangkay na dito. So binili namin. So luckily, nakita kami ng, yun nga, sinturon na may mga rings na perfect siya. Sabi ko, ay, ang perfect nito, bilhin mo na yan. So 80 pesos isa, so bumili kami ng 5. Tapos habang nagpe-prepare sila Tito Rogel ng set namin, nung nag-shoot kami, sa 690, yun na ginagawa ng friend ko na si Victor na parang, tapusin, may bibigyan kita ng 30 minutes kasi i-shoot na natin. So yun parang, naitawid naman niya. Tapos very happy kami sa turnout kasi sabi ko, ito talaga yung vision ko. So, ang perfect na na-achieve natin kahit, ano ba to, putyo-putyo lang yung pinagbilhan natin. Hindi kailangan ng ibang designer. So, masaya, Tito.
Pero ito, actually, I think nakapag-chat tayo about this before. Nung pinag-uusapan natin before about your national costume, yes, direct, yung national costume niya kanina na finlash mo sa screen. Sabi mo nga na parang you were thinking that it might be risky na ito yung gamitin mong national costume. Please tell us tell our viewers why you were thinking that way before.
Yes, kasi Tito, this national costume was seen twice already. So, you know, since masyado tayong laban ng mga Pinoy, of course, we some Pinoys are maybe expecting something new to see from me and from anyone that is competing. So parang gusto nila laging perfect, ganyan. Pero inisip ko, this was never worn by a man for a pageant. So why not take the risk? And yan din kasi yung concept na binuo namin ni Tito Rogel na parang, Tito, maganda ba yung ganito? Ano bang magandang costume natin? Nagka-conceptualize pa lang kami ng national costume. So, sabi niya parang maganda yung ganito, ganyan. So, naisip namin na parang maganda yung white kasi nga black yung background. And then, naisip ko na lapitan si Mama Patrick Isorena. And then, sabi ko sa kanya, nandiyan pa ba yung costume ni Samantha? Sabi niya, ano ka ba? Gagamitin yun saan? Parang lumabas na yun sa Miss Supra National worn by Dominican Republic representative. Pero that was a replica. So this one that I wore is the original Samber supposed national costume for BBP. And so sabi ko, pwede bang yan na lang? Sige na, kasi parang maganda naman siya. So sabi ko, sige, Dave man na kung mababash tayo, hindi. Pero kung basta maganda, push. And then, yun nga, Tito, parang ayun na lang din yung naging option namin kasi parang nasabihan ko si Mama Patrick na parang nagawan niya ako ng costume like 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks before ng shoot namin. So it was going to be so hard for him to create a costume from scratch. So, buti pumayag siya na parang recreate na lang yung costume for me. And masayang-masaya kasi nakuha namin yung national costume. Yun yung takot namin, or hindi naman takot, pero siguro na nangangamba kami kasi baka mamaya ako yung pumutol sa winning streak ni Mama Patrick sa mga national costume wins niya. And then, luckily, nakuha natin yung national costume. So, sobrang happy kasi sabi ko, Ma, ito, thank you so much talaga, ganyan. Kasi parang, ayun na lang yung sukli ko sa lahat ng pampe-pressure ko sa kanya.
Totoo
Kasi
naman
parang,
yun. Oo. Kasi ano yan kahit sabihin pa natin na associated na with Sunbury yung costume, yun nga, kung ano yung nagsabi, it has never been worn by a man before. So, bago pa rin ang dating on how you would wear it and play with it on stage. At bago po tayo magsimula sa ating group discussion gusto ko lang pong napakabait mo po talaga ng Labrador ni Kodie. Kanina po, behave dun sa likod na talaga nakatingin lang po sa amin habang nag-uusap, tuwang-tuwa lang ako na talagang he's such a sweetheart yung love mo,
yes.
no?
Yes, Tito.
So, mag-group discussion na po tayo direct. Ipasok na natin ulit si Shanyl para makapag-start na tayo ng ating group discussion. Hello, Shanyl. You're back.
Hello
All right.
again.
Let's start with an icebreaker. Icebreaker daw. Ano ba bang icebreaker? Kanina pa kami naghahalo-halo dito. All right. Shanyl, icebreaker ko for you. Tell us one or two of your memorable moments during Aliwan Fiesta.
Siguro yung pinaka-memorable ko na moment was when nung deadline ng Queens for a Cause na video namin was coming na. Tapos wala pa akong na-start na kahit anything. So, ako kasi sa Aliwan ko, I personally make my script, lahat-lahat, very hands-on ako. So, if may gusto mo na akong help, I will just ask him for some guidance, ganun. And at that moment, hindi ko na alam kung anong gagawin. But then, yung team ko to the rescue sila, naging successful naman siya in the end. So for me, yun yung pinaka-memorable kasi parang of all na mga struggle na nadaanan ko, success pa lang talaga. So, ayun.
Oo, ano na talaga yon, nakaguhit na sa tadhana yon. Before I continue, let me give a big shout out to Enan. Hi, Enan. And hello,
Hi, Kuya
Kodie.
Enan.
Yeah, Enan.
Yeah, Enan, hello.
And this is the question for you, Kodie. Kodie, what has been your most favorite part of the entire Mr. Gay World Challenge?
Siguro my most favorite part is the social media presence or the social responsibility campaign. Kasi isa siya sa mga criterias ng competition. So we had to make like a social media campaign for our advocacies and our causes, and mine was Incivity Begins with I. And so I had to come up with like a video or short film that me and my partner created ourselves using our mobile phones, and then I had to edit it myself as well kasi gusto ko nga ako yung lahat galing sa akin na ako yung nag-execute. So masaya siya Tito kasi it's like an eye opener that I've always wanted to do to for everyone, and I'm happy na nakakuha siya ng maraming views, and I'm spreading the word, and yun isa sa mga pinaka-favorite kong part ng competition. Bukod syempre sa question and answer, yung mga personal interviews with the judges, which was also one of the most unforgettable kasi it was shot 1 week prior the finals night of Mr. Gay World 2020. Like I was scheduled to have a Zoom interview at 4 p.m. on that day. And then sa sobrang anxious ko, pumunta ako ng gym at like around 11 a.m. Pero ang usual travel time ko lang kasi is 20 minutes from bahay to gym. And it was a Saturday, so hindi ko na-expect na ang grabe ng traffic. So umuwi ako ng bahay, umalis ako ng gym mga 12:30 p.m. so that I would still have time to prepare and then review and magpa-fresh before 4 p.m. Pero sa sobrang traffic, nakarating ako ng bahay ng 3:30 p.m. So sabi ko, anong gagawin ko? Nag-freak out na ako kasi sabi ko, it's my big day. So doon kami interview ng judges, i-record lahat ng question and answers for semifinals and finals. Sabi ko, anong gagawin ko? Ganyan-ganyan. So hindi ko alam kung aabot ba ako ng 4 p.m. And then luckily umabot nga ako 3:30. So ligo ng konti, makeup, ako lang lahat. And then with the help of my partner, he had to set up like a black backdrop for me. And then I logged in at like 5 minutes before 4. And then nandun na pala yung magtatanong sa akin. So sobrang ready na siya. So sabi niya, okay, let's begin. Ganyan, sabi ko, ha? Sabi ko, 5 minutes pa, ganyan. Tapos sabi ko, anong gagawin ko? Sabi ko, can you please give me a minute? Pumayag naman. And then, yun nga, nag-start na. So, yun yung moment na hindi ko alam kung na-ace ko ba siya. Kaya sobrang worried ako after ng Q&A namin. Kasi maraming tinanong sa amin like casual, and then yun yung mga final interview, final questions. So hindi ako confident. That's why parang feeling ko I could have done better kung nagkaroon ako ng time to prepare myself prior na tanungin ako. And then that's why it was a big surprise na I won the personal interview award. So that just validated the work that I did during that chance that we were able to speak, na talagang matagal kong pinag-practice. So yun dito, yun lang yung short story.
Kasi naman, Kodie, yung araw na nag-gym ka, that was the first day of the alert level 3.
Yes, correct.
Kaya
yes,
naglabasan lahat ng mga tao noon. All right. Shanyl, this is my next question for you. Sasagutin din pala ni Kodie to. What has been your biggest learning all throughout the virtual pageant? Shanyl, what has been your biggest learning? Yeah.
Hindi ko to i-sugarcoat. A virtual pageant is just as tiring as the normal pageant, no? But maybe it's even more tiring than usual. Pero it made me realize that we Filipinos don't know the words giving up. COVID-19 destroyed everything that we have, and it almost caused a full stop on everything. But then we still rise. No matter what challenges is thrown at us, we stand up and find ways to make the most out of the situation that we have. And I want to continue to have that kind of mindset because that is what makes us strong. Alam mo, if wala tayong ganitong mindset, I think yung world of pageantry, wala na. Patay na. Kasi we just rely on having it face-to-face. But then, maparaan tayo eh. So we had it virtually.
All right. Kodie, your take on that question?
I think what I learned is that dreams really do come true. It applies to everything, not just really dahil sa natutunan ko siya sa virtual pageant, but you can really execute whatever you have in your vision, no matter what the platform is, be it face-to-face or virtual. So if you're really, kaya nga sinabi ko, naisip ko nung tinanong ako sa final question, what are the three qualities that make a great Mr. Gay world? Ang lumabas talaga sa isip ko, I could have thought of other qualities of mine, but I thought of these three qualities that I think I have improved myself on, or I have become. So first is having the grit, having the heart, and having the right mindset. So yun yung tatlong natutunan ko na pahalagahan, na feeling ko meron ako, na natutunan ko dahil din sa competition na ito. Kasi kung wala ko ng tatlong yon, feeling ko hindi ko siya naitawid. Kasi when you have the right mindset, you know what your goal is, and you know that no matter what happens, you are not going to give up, especially if you have the grit or courage. So yun dito.
All right. Next question for the both of you. If it was a physical or face-to-face competition, are you confident enough that the same winning results can still be achieved? Or, simply put, kung physical pageant pa yan, kayo pa rin ba ang mananalo? Shanyl, you go first.
Honestly lang, sa Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen 2021, for me, it was really an unexpected win. kahit sabihin ng iba na they expected it already, para sa akin, unexpected talaga yun eh. And sa pageant, I have my own bets. Yung sabi ko sa'yo kanina, Tito, may mga bets ako sa Aliwan. And when they weren't called sa nung nag-coronation na, kinabahan ako kasi if hindi pa sila matatawag, for sure it will be the end of me na. And but yeah, I think God really has plans for me. And if it were a physical pageant, I think I could have performed better. And I think I would still get the same results kasi I think this is ito yung plan ni God para sa akin.
Good. All right. Kodie?
Yes, I agree to what Shanyl said. Na if it were a face-to-face pageant, it could have become a different story. But I think the result is going to be the same because God uh, created this fate for us to win, no matter what the platform is going to be. But I think siguro magkakaroon ng mga iba't ibang, hindi ko alam kung makuha ko pa yung ibang awards, but I think it could have also given a lot, a better job. Kasi nga, since virtual ito, very limited lang yung time namin to showcase ourselves to the people who will judge us. So, I think siguro mas maganda yung magiging turnout, mas siguro mako-convince namin sila na ganito, o siguro magiging mas tough pa yung competition.
Oo. Now, my next question, ikaw una kong pasasagutin, Kodie, no? So, are you living the life of your dreams now or is the best yet to come? Are
Yes,
you
I
living?
am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Go.
yes, 100% dito. Kasi I've dreamt of this so many years ago. And kagaya na sabi ko kanina, right now, I still can't believe that I'm living my dream. Parang gusto ko lang ito mapanaginipan before, but now it's real. Everything is real. And hindi ko nga alam kung kailan ko ma-absorb. Natotoo na pala siya. Kung ma-absorb ko ba siya kapag tapos na yung rain ko, hindi ko alam. But I'm just living in the moment, in talagang ina-enjoy ko lahat ng overwhelming love and support na natatanggap ko. And it has only been a week since I was crowned Mr. Gabriel 2020. And until now, people are still congratulating me and celebrating with me. So I'm just really, really happy. But I know that this isn't the pinakatodo ko na dream because I still have a lot of dreams to fulfill in the future. So after my reign, probably I may be joining another competition, hopefully. But for now, I'm just going to live in the moment.
Totoo naman yan. Tama yan. Shanyl, what is your take on that question? Are you living the life of your dreams now or is the best yet to come? Narinig mo ba yung question, Shanyl? Kahit yung audio mo lang, we can, kasi nag-freeze ano mo dyan, ang face mo dyan, Shanyl.
Okay na po ba?
Oh, yan. Okay, go. Sige, go.
Hello?
Go, Shanyl. Go, give us your answer.
Is my audio okay na po?
Yes.
Okay. Of course, I am living my dream na kasi if I'm gonna think about it, 3-4 years ago, this has been my dream. And not only my dream, but also my mom's dream to have our first crown. And aside from it being my first crown, ito pa talaga yung first national pageant ko and crown na agad. So, yeah, I'm living the dream.
That's very nice. Now, ito pageant-related question and it's targeted na. So, ibig sabihin, I have very specific question for Kodie and Shanyl. First with Kodie. Some people are saying that the Philippines should ipahiram, the winning gay men to the traditionally straight male pageants to claim international victory. Para bang, since nanalo tayo ng back-to-back sa gay world, bakit hindi natin ipahiram or ipasali natin sila sa sa traditional male pageants dahil baka hit tayo ng corona doon. What are your thoughts on this, Kodie?
I think that's a great opportunity for us to move forward. But um, if we're gonna do that, I do not wanna emphasize the thinking that other people might have that gay men are better than the straight men when it comes to pageantry. Kasi probably it's just only a matter of getting the proper training and the readiness for our male straight men candidates. And well, I think it's also high time for us to let the gay men enter a traditional men competition. I personally have experienced that before. I was casted to compete for a traditional male pageant back in 2017, and then when they found out I joined a pageant on national TV, they immediately disqualified me, which was very discriminating on my part. So if we're going to be doing that, that is going to be a big help towards fighting discrimination. So that's going to create an inclusive community for everybody in the pageantry industry. So, but of course, if I were to decide, of course, I would push for gay men to join the traditional male pageant because that's also one of my biggest dreams. Probably after Mr. Gabriel, I will definitely be joining another pageant. Kasi that's my ultimate dream aside from Mr. Gabriel. But yeah, I fully support that.
No, the reason why I asked that question, kasi Cody, it's because I've always thought that um pag gay men kasi they are in touch with their feminine side eh. So they don't mind being glammed up. Sila nakikialam sa hair nila, sa makeup and all. Samantalang um pag puro mga, let's say, traditionally male street pageants yan, the candidates, they fully rely lang on whatever the makeup artists or the designers will do to them.
Yeah,
So, pag kasi gay man ang sumali sa street pageants, they have a good say on how to present themselves. Alam nila kung what works for them kasi they're in touch nga with their femininity eh.
yeah.
Hindi magiging problema yung tama ba yung makeup ko? Ay, mali yung makeup ko. Mga lalaki, yung ibang mga lalaki, pag binikapan mo yan, pinabayan lang nila kahit magmukha na silang multo eh. Sige lang, go lang sila. Pero kapag, for example, ikaw, alam mo kung anong makeup ang pinakamagaling para sa'yo. So, you have a say on air. Kaya tayo nananalo. Nagsunod-sunod na Mr. Gay World. Kakaloka.
Yeah, siguro,
Oo.
siguro Tito, yun nga, like what I said earlier, it's a matter of giving our straight male candidates the proper training, especially the right mindset. Na parang they are joining beauty competition at the end of the day. So they must have that right mindset na ito yung dapat mong gawin, na these are your do's and don'ts, so that you can present your best selves. If they do not like embrace the femininity of them, that which I know they should have deep inside them, then they're not going to succeed in the pageantry.
All right. Shanyl, this question is specifically for you, Shanyl. In the old Reina ng Aliwan, the old physical face-to-face version of Aliwan Fiesta, all candidates go through the traditional segments of a beauty pageant. Do you think that it's just right that the swimsuit challenge is missing from Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen?
Well, yung swimsuit portion, yan yung part ng pageant na sobrang scared ako. Kasi imagine walking in swimsuit na for everyone to see. Parang it's like kind of flaunting my flaws in front of everyone. But I think also na it is also a way to boost our confidence and to show, let's say, insecure girls about their body na it's okay to have flaws. It's okay to have stretch marks. It's okay if you don't have that curvy body. Because, I mean, everybody differs. And however, in Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen kasi, for me lang ha, sa pagkaka-interpret ko, we focus more on the communication skills, beauty, tsaka wit talaga. I feel lang ha, feel ko lang, yun talaga yung pinofocus nila. I don't know the reason why, bakit walang swimsuit competition, but I guess it's a sign of relief for me na wala siya. But I think it could have been better din naman so that we can show there are different types of body and all of these types are beautiful no matter what.
Naku, pag nag-national pageant ka na uli, Shanyl, abangan mo yung swimsuit competition. Ganyan. Oo.
Oo.
Now, this next question is
Magre-ready na ako.
The next question is kind of long. Although, again, ito may mga target points dito for both Kodie and Shanyl. The root question is, as a title holder, what gives you hope amidst the pandemic? Pero may sub-question yun. For Kodie, how can you be of service to the worldwide LGBTQIA plus community?
Now that I'm already the Mr. Gay World 2020, I have the opportunity to reach the LGBTQ plus members across the globe. So I am going to use this platform of the Mr. Gay World to really make a difference in our community. So we have our plan to come up with very specific projects for specific groups of LGBTQ plus in different countries so that they can really feel us and they can really experience the significance that the Mr. Gay World organization has. That's why we're called Mr. Gay World, because we have to make a difference, and that should be made felt all around the LGBTQ plus members across the world. So I think that that's what I am going to be doing to make an impact during the pandemic.
All right. Now, for Shanyl, yes, the root question is what gives you hope amidst the pandemic? But ang sub question for you is how can you go beyond Minglanilia in spreading your advocacy as the Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen winner?
What gives me hope amidst the pandemic is basically we're here breathing and we're here being we're able to do the things that we want and we're considered lucky kasi ang dami na nagkakasakit ngayon but we're here, we're alive and we're kicking and bringing the name of my province Mindanao to the the national stage is such an honor already. And I'm also very thankful to the presence of social media. Kasi with social media, hindi ka na mahihirapan to let your advocacy be known to everyone. Actually, after nung crowning moment ko nung AFDQ, may nag-message from na they were very happy and then they were they're feeling so blessed na I was able to share that part of me, yung part ko na I advocate for small business owners kasi they feel like yun yung parang kailangan ng mga tao ngayon. That is what the people needs to see kasi with the pandemic, ang daming businesses na nag-stop or parang they're having a hard time to cope up with the situation right now. And with based cause video, people na they're still striving hard para umangat talaga yung business nila kahit na mahirap.
All right. Thank you, Shanyl. Now, ito extra question lang to for Kodie. Of course, I asked you earlier kung how can you be of service to the worldwide LGBTQIA plus community? How about dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, Kodie? Ano yung something very specific or targeted talaga sa gay community dito sa Pilipinas you think deserves your attention?
Yes.
Dito lang sa Pilipinas.
Yes, Tito, actually, na sisimulan ko na siya. So I've already met with Love Yourself PH, the organization that helps fight the stigma of HIV and AIDS.
Is that the one with Ronnie Vin? With Ronnie Vin, no? Yun yung kay Ronnie Vin Pagtakan ba? Tama ba? Sa Love Yourself? Tama ba?
Yes, the one.
Anyway, yeah.
where Pia is also
Yeah, yeah,
ambassador dress up. Yeah. Yes,
yes.
Tito. So we're going to be doing a lot of campaigns to support their new services and introduce their new services to everyone. So they tapped us, and I've always been wanting to reach out to Love Yourself, but I don't know anyone. So I'm so happy that they reached out to me. So finally, now na I am the Mr. Gay World 2020, I can now use my influence and my own platform to promote, help them promote their new services to fight the stigma and also support those dear LGBTQ plus members as well as the heterosexual men and women that have HIV or AIDS to have hope. So ayun yung isa sa mga specific projects na gagawin ko for our local community here in the Philippines. Plus, syempre, I will be um, uh, pushing for my campaign, which is the inclusivity begins with I. So I am planning to put up my own show as well, featuring different members from the LGBTQIA plus spectrum, so that meron tayong representation na makikita sa isang online show talking about their struggles and also giving hope to every queer and gay members, even the straight people who will be watching our show. So yun yung isa sa mga exciting projects ko that I will be doing for my local community here in the Philippines. Plus, of course, madadamay na rin yung iba because I may be guesting a few other LGBT personalities internationally. So hopefully ma-execute ko siya ng maganda and hopefully ma-launch ko na siya soon.
Nakakaloka. Baka mamaya ako nang i-guest mo naman, Kodie.
Nararamdaman
Ay,
ng mga tito.
nakakaloka. Oo. Shanyl, final question for you. Since kanina pa kami ni Kodie nag-uusap about LGBTQIA, and ikaw din naman, nagka-pageant ka, napapaligiran ka ng mga members ng mga LGBTQIA community din naman, ano? What are your, ano naman ang, what, how do you relate with them? Ano mga relationships mo with them, and how will you help them fight for their equality din naman?
Actually, I am very supportive of the LGBTQIA plus community kasi parang lahat na ng friends ko is a part of that community. And they're one of the very genuine na mga tao na nakilala ko. And I just want to add lang something sa sinabi ni Kodie about the Love Yourself PH. I actually went there once kasi may event kami doon, and it's just so parang nakagaan siya ng feeling na in here kasi sa Philippines there's this stigma na parang if you're gonna get yourself tested, parang uy, bakit ka magpapatest, di ba? Parang ganun yung iniisip nila. But with Love Yourself, parang ina-assure nila kayo na there's nothing wrong with being tested. There's nothing wrong if you want to get yourself checked, di ba? Kasi it's for your own health, it's for your own safety naman. And so with my relationship with LGBTQIA+, I have my full support sa community na yun.
All right. Thank you for that, Shanyl. So now we're in that part of the program where you give your parting words. Kung ano mga plano niyong gawin for the during your reign, and kung ano ang mga activities na pwedeng mangyari sa iyo that you can promote here. And bago mo sagutin yan, Kodie, tatanungin ko lang sa iyo. Kahit na magkaroon ng Mr. Gay World 2021 at de-declare soon, you will still continue your reign as Mr. Gay World, correct?
Yes. Correct dito. Actually,
So
inaantay lang nila
sabay kayo magre-reign yung dalawa.
Yes. Yes, right, Tito.
2021. Oo. Hopefully, maging maganda rin ang placement ni ang fellow Cebuano mo, Shanyl, na si Joel Carcasona. Kasi kailan nga bang finals naman Kodie ng 2021 virtual edition? Next week na ba?
Yes, this Sunday, October 31, 2 a.m. Yeah.
Ayun, isang linggo na lang pala bago. Although napanood ko na yung episode 1. Now, Shanyl, we are in that part of the program where we give our parting words. Tell them kung ano ang pwedeng mga activities mo gagawin mo as part of your Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen Reign. Siguro dyan muna sa Minglanilla and um, hopefully in other parts of the country as well kapag okay na mag-travel. This is your time. And share your social media accounts as well, Shanyl.
Okay po.
Go!
Okay, thank you, Tito Norman. First, I would just like to thank you, Tito Norman, for having me for this episode. To everyone who's watching right now, um, please do follow Aliwan Fiesta. All of my activities will be there for my charity works, for my advocacy, and for everything that I will be doing, not just here in my province, which is Minglanilla, but hopefully in across the country. And also, you can follow me on Instagram, Shanyl Hofer, and my Facebook, which is Shanyl Kayle Hofer. Thank you.
Oo, kasi alam ko si Shanyl that in the old Reyna ng Aliwan, the national travels of the winner nakakainggit. Talagang you get to go to all different places in the Philippines from north to south. Kaya
Mm,
hopefully nakakuha ka ng chunk ng mga travels na yon para
sana nga,
uh,
sana nga.
no, because that's I think that is the best part of winning Aliwan kasi the national travels because it allows you to be to explore the cultures of other provinces and other municipalities as well, which is very which is very nice kapag ikaw ang reigning queen. So fingers crossed tayo for that actually. Okay, Kodie, your
Yes,
turn.
Tito. Yes, so at this point we're waiting for the eventual winner of the Mr. Gay World 2021 this Sunday, coming Sunday. And para makapagplan na kami what our projects are going to be under Mr. Gay World organization. But now locally, yun nga, I am partnering with Love Yourself for some campaigns to introduce their new services. And I am going to be very much active in, spreading or making difference in our local community here in the Philippines through the online shows that I'm going to be doing, which will bring awareness and also education to everybody about the LGBTQ plus community. So please watch out for that. And also, I am going to be launching 2 songs on my YouTube channel. So if
Ay, ang
not
grabe!
everybody knows.
Oo, nakakatuwa. Yes, go. Continue,
Yes, and
Cody.
not everybody knows that I sing, that I have talent in singing. Pero very konti lang po tito. Do not expect too much. But me and my partner are currently composing and arranging 2 new songs that are for the Filipino people. Syempre, it's actually it's 2 new Christmas songs. So one is English and one is Filipino. So hopefully you can support that. And other exciting things na sobrang dami kong masayang gagawin because sabi ko nga sa mga friends ko, this is just the one time opportunity that may not ever happen again to me. So I am going to be making the most out of every single day during my reign. Kasi nga talagang pinagpala ko to ng talagang pinaghirapan ko siya. Kaya dapat itodo ko na lahat ng pwede kong gawin para masulit ko tong rain na to. And yun nga, very exciting times are ahead of us. So please do support me. You can add me on Facebook. That's Kodie Macayan. Follow me on Instagram. That's at Kodie Leonard. And I'm also on TikTok, Kodie Leonard, and on Twitter, that's Kodie Leonard, and YouTube channel, Kodie Macayan. And also, thank you so much to the Mr. Gabriel organization, Mr. Gabriel Philippines organization, headed by our national director, Kuya Wilbert Tolentino, Inang Rojo Flores of the Kagandang Flores Camp, and hello to Ate Helen from Japan, Papa O, my parents, and the Rotary Club of Cubao Edsa. Yun. Thank you, nahabol.
Nakakaloka. Wait, Shanyl, papayag ba tayo na hindi natin marinig man lang na kumanta, magpakita ng singing talent si
Oo,
Cody?
sample naman dyan.
Ngayon ko lang nalaman that you sing.
At the
Bigyan mo
end
naman
pa
kami ng
talaga.
sample. Oo.
Oo nga.
Ay,
Go.
gusto ko Pasko ang kantahin mo, Cody. Ha? Sige, bigyan mo kami ng sample, Cody. Naman, nakakaloka ka. Bait-bait na nga ng labrador sa likod mo. Kaya naku na siya pinagmamansan.
Sige na, we're ready. Our ears are ready.
Go.
Wait. Ano bang gusto mong kanta, Tito? Naku, napakadami kong alam. Ang daming
Ay,
kanta, hindi ko alam kung ano
nako!
kakantahin ko.
Bahala ka na. Ikaw na, ikaw na. Kumbaga, pag ako nagsabi ng kanta, lumang kanta yun, baka hindi ka familiar pag lumang kanta masyado. Oo.
Sige, hindi siya
Something
Christmas song,
Christmassy na
pero
lang. Something
something
Christmassy
Christmassy.
sana. Oo.
Okay, sige. Sige, Tagalog na lang, OPM. So, isipin ko lang ating nagdaang Pasko. Kay sarap, ah, kapiling ko lang tuwing sasapit ang Pasko. Kay tamis ng ating suyuan noon. Okay na ba yun, Tito?
Nakakaloka. Ayun. Gusto mo, papakantahin pa kaya dapat na isa pa. Ano, gusto ko sana ngayong Pasko. O kaya miss
Sige,
kita
sana
tuwing
ngayong Pasko.
Christmas.
Sige. Sige,
Ay,
sana ngayong
meron
Pasko.
ka. Sige.
Game na
Sige nga,
game.
sige, sana ngayong Pasko.
Sana ngayong Pasko ay maalala mo pa rin ako. Hinahanap-hanap pag-ibig mo. At kahit wala ka na, nangangarap at umaasa pa rin ako. Muling makita ka at makasama ka sa araw ng Pasko.
Wow,
Nakakaloka!
bukirit.
Ay, mag-level! Alam mo, yun ang dahilan kung ba't marami may crush sa'yo, Kodie.
Awa.
Diyos ko. Oo,
Hindi nila alam
totoo lang.
yan.
Dami talaga. Oo. Kaya, talagang, kita mo na ba siya nila gwapo-gwapo ni Kodie na talagang marami ka
Naku,
Oo.
hindi, Tito.
nakaka-crush dyan.
Paano na kaya sa personal?
Ay, nako, nakita ko na in person yan. Diyos ko, mukha talagang manika yan in person. Ay, Diyos ko, talagang yan. Iba yan. Hindi yan lalabas sa stage na hindi plakado
Plakado.
lahat. Talagang handang-handa yan pag lumabas sa stage. And kaya ako natutuwa dyan. And because of that, nakakatuwa man pong magpaalam. But that is our episode 9. My God, Diyos ko po, episode 9 na po. Next week po, season 6 finale na ng Pageantry Norms. Abangan niyo po. Puro mga foreigners po ang guest ko next week. Nakakaloka. Kaya bawal magtagalog next week sa aking episode sa season finale. So,
Good luck.
oo. Abangan niyo po yan. But that has been our season 6, episode 9. Virtually and victoriously yours. And I'd like to thank our Aliwan Fiesta Digital Queen 2021, Shanyl Kayle Hofer from Minglanilla, Cebu. And our newly proclaimed Mr. Gay World 2020, Kodie Macayan, na talagang magsisimula pa lang siya to really spread his wings and give the best train possible amidst the pandemic. Oo. Kanya, pag tumitingin ako kay Kodie, ang gwapo-gwapo ni Kodie. Pero doon ako tumitingin
Joke lang
palagi
yan, Tito.
sa Labrador ako talaga tumitingin. Oo, kasi ang bait-bait niya. Napaka-behave niya. Kanina pa siya doon.
Yes.
Naghihintay na. Siguro, narinig mo yung boses mo.
Nakikisali lang ng
Kumakalma na.
chika natin.
Yeah.
Oo, hindi kasi calming siguro yung voice mo sa kanya, Kodie. Kaya he just is okay. Nakikinig lang siya sa iyo and everything. Oo. Yeah, so yan po ang ating episode for this afternoon. Huwag muna kayong lalabas pag nag-end tayo ng live guest because magkaka-picture taking tayo. And tandaan niyo po, even if NCR is still on alert level 3, may pandemic pa rin po tayo, still stay safe, keep safe, follow po natin ang ating mga health and safety protocols, and huwag tayong magkakabaya. Hindi ko alam kung kumusta ba dyan sa Minglanilla ang health and yung mga COVID cases dyan, Shanyl.
Naku, happy po talaga ako dito Norman kasi hindi na rising yung mga cases dito. Parang mga one each na lang, gano'n na lang.
Ay, that's good news. Sabuti naman kung gano'n because
Better.
babalik ako sa sinabi ko sa start ng episode. Hopefully, by the end of 2021, sana po matapos na ang mga virtual pageants. Dahil gusto ko po bumalik na tayo talaga sa mga physical pageants by 2022.
Yes.
hopefully, because that will signal parang the return to normalcy. But of course, syempre, hanggat narin po ang pandemic, we cannot just allow or let our guards down. We should always be careful as well. So let's give all our viewers, Kodie and Shanyl, our biggest flying kisses. Tingnan ko kung,
Yes, thank you.
tingnan ko nga, flying kiss naman daw, Kodie,
Mwah! Thank you po.
nakakalo. Uy, swim flying kiss ni Kodie, nakaka-inlove, nakakaloka mag-flying kiss yan. Oo. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. See you next week because our season 6 finale girls are some of the foreign candidates of Miss Earth 2021. Abangan niyo po yan and makikipag-nose bleeding po ako dyan for next week. Thank you so much for joining us and direct. Hindi tayo overtime ngayon. Nakahita ko ng ano natin ng oras natin tumindig lang si Shanyl sa timer sa ibabaw. Nakapasok na pasok doon sa sa timer. So, yan po ang episode namin this afternoon. Hindi po kasi mag-i-end ang broadcast at hindi po kami nagbababay. So, from us here, Pageantry Norms, bye-bye everyone.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Shanyl, bye-bye everyone. Shanyl. Nagkakaloka ka, Shanyl. Nag-froze. Elsa